This one's front lever planche, side split, we're working eccentric. So a lot of people find it quite hard to keep those elbows completely locked coming down, and then obviously it's find it quite hard to pull up if you can't do the lowering part. So what I get people to do is use a box. So you might have something raised even a chair, but something a bit higher is a bit better because you want to make contact with it on the way down. And the whole point is that you're not lowering down and then dropping. So you're getting that nice control. And then if elbows are unlocking all the time when you're trying to do full body weight, this is a really good option to kind of iron that out, get stronger there, and just give your body time to make that adaptation. So I can even use the box to come up, so I save a bit in the tank for that if you're working on it. And then you're going into that nice tight tuck. Now it's a closed tuck, not an open tuck. And then coming down, because that's the shortest, easiest position. And then lowering, trying to keep those lower traps engaged. And then I'll just place one foot on the box, and then lower down into that dead hang, and then coming back up, and then going again. So you might just do one rep for 15 seconds coming down, you might do a couple of slow eccentrics coming down. You could do up to 3 of them, so it's more dynamic, but you're just trying to get that connective tissue strength with the locked elbow. Now if you've got that down, then you're coming towards being able to work that in the pull. Coming up, it really should have 3 10-second lowerings with that tight tuck before you can get the straight arm pull. But you use a bent arm pull to get up, and then you might work on opening that out. So you can get a nice 15-second lowering with a tight tuck, then you might go into an open tuck position. So coming up, get that open tuck position, and then you think of the shoulders coming back the opposite way as you're coming down. So ideally for that I have the rings a little bit higher, just so I can get that full range of motion coming down. Just have them set up for the tuck. Then for the pipe to tuck, just using the band, or you can go on the floor. So on the floor it'll be just coming up, getting that nice grip position with the hands locking the elbows, coming up into a nice high tuck, whatever you can get, and then you slowly coming down, trying to take all the weight of the arms, and really getting that nice protraction in the shoulder. So you do the same thing with the band, just piking up, and then tucking, and then lowering down. So here, remember when you're using the band, make sure you come back past that band anchor. So there's my line there, the bar line, I come back past that, get that nice grip, tippy toe walk in, and then coming down, slow and control. So really pushing through with those scaps and coming up into a nice position of feeling that push. Now for the eccentric side split, you might work coming down nice and controlled, lowering each side like that, and add some load with it if you're not quite ready for the straight leg. Another good option is to use something raised to spot yourself on, just enough so you still want to work quite hard, trying to keep that pelvis tucked and just deloading it enough so you've got that nice control there as you come down. And then going into a rest. I like that nice hip opening for the rest on that. It feels quite good. You also can, just because of the planche position, you might move those wrists the other way to balance it out. You're getting 4 rounds of rep done. Work longer rest periods if you need it. I like it, like in the classes we use a 2-minute round. I personally use about a 3-minute round, so I get that nice next set performance. Plus I'll usually film while I'm doing it, so I'm coaching myself. So I'm looking on that rest period, I'm having a look at the different positions and what I can work on in the next set. If it feels pretty solid and I feel like I've got it down, I don't bother filming. But if I'm a little bit unsure, especially in the pipe press into the tuck, trying to really clean that overhead position up, as I'm pressing up and really engage the right tissues to press up as well. So that way you're getting that constant feedback while you're training. But yeah, tick it off, get it done, but film some and get some to me so I can help you out as well. See you soon.